Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. So, this is going to be some news, okay? But this is something that you probably don't know, okay? And I'm going to title this one, Why So Many Americans Are Leaving Pittsburgh, okay? Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this. More people have left Pittsburgh in the last 2 years, and yes, more Americans, okay, have left Pittsburgh in the last 2 years than left that has left in over 15 to 20 years. Okay, so why are so many Americans, okay, leaving Pittsburgh? Well, I talked to a lot of people. I even went through some things myself. Okay. One of the things is this. One of the things is the racism. Okay. Everybody in Pittsburgh are not prejudiced or racist. Okay. Let's get that straight from the get-go, no matter what race, color, nationality. But you do have some strong racisms here. If you don't know, we had the worst mass shooting against a particular race in the United States, and it was a Tree of Life, and they were Jewish, and some white male decided to shoot up the place, the Tree of Life, I believe it's called, and killed lots of people, Jewish people. Also, it's kind of weird here too, because you have a lot of mixed races that are prejudiced against, like, black people. Okay, and let me explain what I mean. You have, like, mixed white and Asian, like people who are mixed with white and Asian, that are prejudiced against black people. And then you have, this is kind of strange, you have black women that are dating they're dating white men that are prejudiced against black men in Pittsburgh. It's weird. I know it's strange, but it's true. It's really, really strange. And it's really the kind of first time I've seen something like that, but it's true. It's here. And so you have that racism here that a lot of people get tired of and they move out, whether they're born here or not. And then, but like I said, not everybody's like that. Just very cool people here. Okay, not everybody's like that, but you do have those strong little organizations and segments here in the the city of Pittsburgh and in the state of Pennsylvania. Okay. Don't get it wrong. You do have it. And they're very established. Another thing is taxes. Taxes. Also, the utilities are up. I know it's up all over the United States, but for the quality of housing and apartments that you get in the state of Pittsburgh, the utilities are up 40 to 50% right now. And for that type of quality that you have to pay for it's not like California. Okay. So the type of quality of houses and apartments that you're paying for and your utilities are up 40 to 50%. Okay. It's not worth it. And you don't have the amount of grants like you do in big cities, New York, California, etc., to help you with those bills. Okay. And when those grants are available, they're gone before you know it. Okay. Now, and people are getting tired of that. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened to me. In 2021, I filed my income tax and my state income tax and did it online. Everything went great, right? I got my federal income tax. I got that state income tax. To this day, I never got that state income tax, which was like almost $250 that I was getting back. I never got it. Okay, no matter how many letters I wrote, and then I called the Pennsylvania, the state number for their taxes, and then all it is a loop. You never get in touch with a live person. I mean, it's just basic information and it's a loop. Okay, so that money's gone. Okay, and if it happened to me, it happened to other people. Okay, so Pennsylvania, especially Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, that's what I'm talking about mainly, is have a tendency to be its own worst enemy. Okay, and another reason people are leaving is it's really, really hard to create a business here. Okay, it is strictly really, really hard to create a business here. They have so many old rules from old money, old families, like during the time when they produced steel, so that they can keep out competition, that's still in effect. Even though they don't make steel anymore, it's still in effect. So it stops new businesses. It's really hard for new businesses to be created here. It really is. And like, let me give you an example of what I went through. And a lot of people in the state of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania went through. Okay. I was unemployed. Okay. For 9 months. And trying to get a job, but doing all that stuff. And what they do is they throw you in this thing called Career Link. Okay, it's supposed to help you get a job. Well, Pittsburgh's Career Link is in a total chaotic mess right now. They decided that they were going to do some grand redevelopment of the Career Link in Pittsburgh, and they have people leaving that works for Career Link. All right, unemployment, Career Link. The unemployment is connected to Career Link to help you out. They got people. It's in a chaotic mess right now in the state of Pittsburgh and in the state of Pennsylvania in general, and this is so weird because you have to go through Career Link so you can find yourself a part-time job, and then they try to help you find a job, and then they tell you that they can give you bus passes and all this other stuff, right? Which falls through. And then they have this new thing. They have this thing they tell you that they can put you in called New Paths. New Paths, NUPATHS, right? New Paths. And it's like a re-education program. That's, they put me in there, right? I was supposed to be in re-education. Well, once you get in there, there's so much red tape, okay, that they literally, like 3 or 4 months ago, forgot about me. And I had to, I'm serious. They put me with so much red tape and they act like, oh, everything's going to be going, and then boom, and no one's communicating with each other. All right. So it's like they try to get your files to get everything together. No one's communicating with each other. So you have to go to this. They connect Career Link with NewPath. So you have to go through all this protocol and procedure just to get bus passes so you can get to work, right? Well, you're going to get denied bus passes because part of the protocol that's connected to getting to getting bus passes and to help you to get a job is on hold. That's right, and it's connected with New Paths. Now, what's going on with New Paths is in a shambles in the state of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania in general. And people get fed up with this, Okay, because it's like a catch-22. You're trying to get a job. You do your best to get a job. You look for the help. And then they only go so far and then they stop. And then they're supposed to, because they did with me, send you through a re-education so you can go to these paid classes, get re-educated, and start off in that career. Well, a lot of these careers that you're supposed to be getting re-educated for, all right, are being filled by people from other countries. And what they put you as you're an American citizen, you get so much red tape and you never start the program. You never start the program. And it's been like 4 months for me. No word. So I finally got in touch with somebody and find out. And then guess what? The state of Pennsylvania and the city of Pittsburgh did. Without telling people. And this is stuff of why people are leaving Pittsburgh. Okay? They put a halt on any fundings of re-education for the American citizen. For those jobs. But they are filling those jobs with people from other countries. Okay? But they have put a halt on any form of re-education, especially through CareerLink and New Paths, of any money to educate any American in the state of Pittsburgh. They put a complete halt. Also, now they're getting money coming in. Okay, I don't know where it's going. Probably to the politicians. Also, they put a halt on Americans that live in Pittsburgh, and they're in these shelters, and they're trying to get into apartments, right? Whether low-income apartments, regular apartments, or whatever. They had a thing set up where they can get them in apartments, where they put a halt on all that money. So people are stuck in shelters. People who lived in Pittsburgh all their life are stuck in shelters. Okay? And this is what goes on, that's been going on in Pittsburgh in the last, these type of things has been going on in Pittsburgh, and worse, to Americans in Pennsylvania and in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for the last 3 years. All right? And that is one of the reasons. It's like you can go to CareerLink and actually find yourself a job, even if it's on a bus path, but you can't get there. But they promise you that they're going to give you the bus passes, but then they stop that. You get denied because it's connected with some other things like New Paths and other protocols, in which is in shambles. So these and other reasons, the same reason why people are getting fed up with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in general, especially Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay? It's screwing over its American citizens left and right. And it's been doing it for the last 3 years. And you have a lot of people that was raised and born here that's moving away from here. Okay? And the only people that's getting the good gravy, getting the good meals, are the politicians right now. Oh, man. The old money, the rich, they're in their bubble. Everybody else, though, they're going through it. So that's one of the main reasons, and there's a lot of others. That's one of the main reasons people, American citizens, are leaving Pittsburgh. And if you already know, the people that's flooding into Pittsburgh are East Indians, okay, because they're going for these new engineering jobs. But engineering is such a small sector, okay? That's what they're going for. And they're going to school for it, too, so they can get hired in. But engineering is such a small sector of all that's really needed. Okay, so now you got that void between getting education, getting re-educated, and having it paid for, or even getting an education of jobs that need to be filled in the state of Pittsburgh. You have a void. All the money has been stopped to give you so that you can, okay, get that education. So it's a mess. And you have people that lived here all their lives. I met some people. They've lived all their lives just leaving. They're leaving. Okay? They're leaving Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania in general. But especially Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And they have lost, you can look it up, fact check it. More people have left here. I think it's Allegheny County. More people have left Pittsburgh in the last 2 years, including 2023, okay? More than had left previously 15 to 20 years previous. So clearly, there's something going on. All right, I just want to tell y'all about that because, you know, you got the good and the bad and ugly, and I'm living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I can tell you, you know, you got the good, bad, ugly, and okay. All right, that's it, and I guess I'll wrap to y'all later. Peace.